visiting spiritual places. Now this is a very important thing because many of you have asked me previously that we want to understand that why people say that we should be visiting spiritual places or positive places when we call when we really want to go ahead with betterment in our life to even enhance the peace within. Okay, so this I'll be answering. So see, you need to understand one thing very clearly, that every place, every city, every country, even the state, and even for that matter any colony which you're staying in, has a different aura and an environment attached with it, based on what kind of people are staying there, what kind of activities are taking place in that area, and what is the lifestyle. When I say about lifestyle, I don't mean monetary wise, I mean overall the way of living and the thinking process. Where is the mind frame going? Okay, so this may be a very detailed thing and a very deep thing for some of the people to understand, but to make it simpler, you need to understand that, for example, if you visit a discotheque, okay, I'm giving this example for the modern era people, for all the youngsters and for all the young people or the corporate people. So if you visit a discotheque, what happens there? What kind of aura you will find there? You'll find drinks out there, you'll find people decked up in party wears, you will see a lot of makeup on females, you will see a lot of artificial things happening out there, because what, makeup is artificial, right? Drinks and non-veg items to be eaten, all of that, okay? Fun element, people are sometimes drinking and abusing also, maybe for a fun activity among the friends. All this kind of aura is there. Now, do you think you can get peace in this kind of a place? No, you cannot. What is the kind of aura or the vibration that will come towards you is going to be a vibration that planet-wise Rahu creates. Okay, now for all the non-astrological people who are not into astrology, I mean that it will be a very fast activity place. It would be a place where maybe you think it's like an illusion, you think that you will get peace or you will be de-stressed, but it's not the this is not the way. In fact, early in the morning when you get up the next day, you will have a hangover, you will have issues in getting up, headaches, all of that. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that when you're into drinks or you are visiting a place which is full of smoke, drinks, you will carry that kind of aura which will never give you peace. Okay, now this is a choice when people are going to discotheques and pubs. I'm not against that, but I'm just giving an example. Similarly, if you go ahead and visit a restaurant, for example, which is Zen based, or which is based in which there is no smoking to be done, there is only vegetarian food, there is no alcohol, and there is a very light instrumental music going on, and the decor of the place is also very classy. When I say classy, I mean simple things, not very glamorous things, not very shiny things, but soothing to the eyes. Okay, and you're eating the vegetarian food out there and you're talking with your friends, family. That is a kind of place where you will feel a vibration of positiveness around. Why? Because first of all, there is no alcohol, there is no non-veg item, all of that. Now let's go on to another high level thing when you talk about spiritual places. So see, the Char Dhams which are there in India, okay, why people visit those places, or any big temples or renowned temples or ashrams for that matter? The philosophy is just the same what I just gave you an example few minutes back. Okay, see, these places have its own aura. So many people, so many saints and sages have meditated in that places from ages. Okay, and their molecules, their meditation molecules, their presence molecules, okay, no matter physically they are not present right now, but the kind of meditation and the kind of sadhanas they have done on those places hold a very significant value. Okay, and when you go to these places, when you visit these places, you actually inhale that molecule, you inhale that vibration and that aura, okay, within yourself, and that's the reason you feel very peaceful, you feel very positive, and you carry something very positive once you come back home. You get that kind of positive energy. That's why it is said that when people come to ashram and they do sevas. When I say sevas, means they do the cleaning, they participate in cooking the food, they do the mantra enchantings early in the morning. So that place is full of positive things, spiritual things they're doing. They are narrating the Vedas, they're enchanting the mantras early in the morning in the Brahma Muhurat. They are having sattvic food. They are talking all about the spiritual things around, and nobody is drinking, nobody is having non-vegetarian food. Everybody is into the non-violence act, and of course the prime focus and the mind frame that people have is towards getting peace and betterment in their life, isn't it? And doing the correct karmas. So this is the reason that you should be visiting these positive places, and even for that matter your guru's place. Now if you have a guru in your life and you have taken the diksha from the guru, whenever you visit your guru's place or house or ashram, or even if you get the privilege to be with the guru and sit with the guru for a few minutes, you will carry that positive aura of your gurus also, because they are also into the link with divine resources, divine sources, and the everyday pujas and the everyday prayers they do, they create such a positive aura among themselves that even if you're really stressed out, you are tensed about something, or you're feeling low, you just have to go and sit beside your guru, and he or she will have the power to suck out very silently all the stress and all the confusions that you have in mind. You try this out, I'm telling this to you, okay? Depending on the guru should also be on that level, not the frauds I'm talking about, the so-called gurus. No, I'm talking about the genuine gurus who are into regular prayers and meditation with clean heart and soul, okay? So this is the major answer that you wanted to know, few of you, that why you should be visiting the spiritual places or be with the spiritual people around, the genuine spiritual people around, or the genuine spiritual places, okay? So that's about it. Next week I'll come up with another answer to your question. Till then, goodbye.